Okay, the first ciphering system we are talking about is going to be the transposition ciphers. The main idea about this one is just simply permuting the letters of the plain text. So it's just direct exchange between these alphabets. There are many different kinds of transposition ciphers out there. So in this section, we are going to talking about only 2 or 3 different cases. And one problem about these transposition ciphers is it is not highly secure, because I already explained that one. Like it cannot hide the letter frequencies even. But historically, it had used it is used. It was used many different cases. Okay? So I think it's worth it to check. The first one is we call it rail fence cipher, and the method is like this. Just thinking about a rail fence, okay? And it has some kind of heights n, and we just write the plain text in zigzag formation along these fences. So for example, let's say our fence height is 2 and our plain text is this one. Then when you write it, you start from top upper parts, and for the next letter go down, and because the height of this rail fence is 2, so you use 2 rows, then you have to go up. So like you write down whole sentence or the whole message in this zigzag formation. So if the height of the fence is 3, then y should return at here, right? So M-A-Y and T-H-E-F-O-R, like that, right? So it depends what is going to be the height of this fence. So in this case, we just write down this way in zigzag. Then we call the first row as H1 and just write down the whole thing. Then it's MYHF, like that. And second row is called H2 and it's like this. And the ciphertext is just simply putting these two words or the message together, right? So all together it's MYHF and finish at O, and just start write the second row. So if you have 3 as the height of fencing, then it's gonna be looks like MHR, right? That's the first row, and second one is ATE, same thing, but the third one will be YFE, something like that. Then we write down H1, H2, H3. So in this case, it's a little bit difficult to find what is the original message in here. But to break it, it's actually very simple. Let's say we just rearrange it. We just assuming the height of the fence is 2, and we know this message is done by this rail fence cipher. Then we just simply break that whole message into 2 parts, right? And arrange it by like this, and just check if we got the reasonable message out of it. If it's not working, then assuming the height is 3, and break into 3 parts and do it again. So technically it's very easy to break if we know the used cipher is rail fence cipher, and it's going to be much easier if you know the heights.